Ladies, gentlemen, everything in between, hello, welcome to the channel. Today we'll be reacting to some European customs, specifically, though, about Christmas. As we enter more into the Christmas season, obviously I wanted to bring more reactions to the channel and just make it a bit more festive as we get into the Christmas era. Personally, the best time of year, in my opinion, is definitely Christmas and the holiday season toward the end of the year. And so I just wanted to see how our end of the year differs or compares to the European end of the year. For us, Christmas entails, if you're a Christian, I guess talking about Christ, the birth of Jesus, but traditionally it's presents, it's music, it's lights, it's going through different neighborhoods and seeing the lights and like how they coordinate to the music. It's really good vibes, snow, happiness, Santa Claus, and did I mention presents? I want to see, again, how the European Christmas is, so we're doing the top European practices around Christmas traditions, I guess. Anyway, subscribe if you're new here, like the video, and let's get into it. Yeah. What is my fascination about Europe? I don't know, I just think it's a beautiful continent, and yeah, I'm obsessed. So what? Here we go.
Welcome to Mojo Travels, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 cities in Europe beautiful. With amazing
like
Christmas traditions.
Even better.
Are you a fan of our videos? Be sure to subscribe to Mojo Travels and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at European cities that know how to get into the holiday spirit. If you're in the market for a festive winter getaway, look no further. Number 10, Stockholm, Sweden.
Sweden, okay.
A beautiful and captivating city year-round, Stockholm shines especially bright come the holidays. There are an assortment of different Christmas markets spread throughout the city, but holiday cheer feels as if it knows no bounds in Stockholm. Sample holiday delicacy.
Hold on, never heard of a Christmas market, like a whole region area dedicated just for the Christmas feeling. And y'all know the Swedish are always the most happiest. They have the best lives, free healthcare, free education. So now they got a Christmas market as well. Y'all living good. I would love to just go fishing every day. Like, bring that a part of my morning routine. Just go to the coast and go fishing for like an hour. Just like decompress and start my day. Must be nice.
Of different Christmas markets spread throughout the city, but holiday cheer feels as if it knows no bounds in Stockholm. Sample holiday delicacies, go ice skating, or take in a Christmas concert at a local church. You can even sign up for a Christmas spirit walking tour to learn about the history of the holiday in Sweden. At the very heart of the Stockholm holiday experience, however, is the historic Gamla Stone Market.
Okay, I was literally about to ask to us, Christmas, it's kind of in the name Christ, the birth of Jesus Christ, but I guess maybe other people have different traditions and lore behind the holiday.
The very heart of the Stockholm holiday experience, however, is the historic Gamla Stone Market. Appropriately held in the city's old town, the market consists of numerous stalls set up against a backdrop of the colorful architecture of Stortorget Square.
The architecture
It's
so nice.
Often listed amongst Europe's best Christmas markets with good reason. The Christmas market at Skansen is another must visit. Number 9, Tallinn, Estonia. This likely isn't the first country that comes to mind when you start thinking about holiday travel, but
yeah, Estonia hasn't been on my list. Let me pay special attention.
Number 9, Tallinn, Estonia. This likely isn't the first country that comes to mind when you start thinking about holiday travel, but give Estonia a chance and it'll surprise you.
Okay.
The capital city of Tallinn in particular attracts revelers from far and wide with its spirited Christmas celebrations.
Why is all of Europe snowy?
Town is the center point of the festivities. Town Hall Square, known as Wroclaw to locals, is pretty any time of year, but when you add the wooden stalls adorned with garland.
Look at the stone ground. I was just gonna say, the buildings kind of look just like Sweden, but it's also giving me Belgium vibes at the same time, like Brussels area.
And the towering Christmas trees, the result is like something out of a children's Christmas storybook.
Oh, the lights.
As for events, Tallinn offers more than your typical holiday fare. The Estonian Open Air Museum hosts a Christmas village, complete with wood chopping competitions. And with so much opportunity for outdoor activities, you'll have a whole new appreciation for winter. Number 8, Prague, Czech Republic.
The Czech Republic?
The Czech capital is often ranked among Europe's most beautiful cities. As such, is it really any surprise that it similarly distinguished itself come Christmas?
Yeah, every single building is like a brownstone in New York. It's like these skinny, tall buildings that I'm sure just go deep, but they're right on top of each other. And it's been like that for all three countries we've seen so far.
Prague
Is that
can
just
look
a
like a
European
European
thing?
winter wonderland with next to no effort. The thing is, it does put in the
Kinda
effort,
crowded.
and the results are simply spectacular. The towering Gothic structures, decked out in a fresh coating of snow, will make you feel as if you've been transported back in time. And as you navigate the city streets, some of them still made of cobblestone, it often seems as if there's a Christmas market around every corner.
The
Ask
cobblestone
someone
really
who spent
sells
a
the
Christmas in
European
Prague
feeling.
and they'll tell you, it was not their last. Consider yourself warned, this once-in-a-lifetime trip could become a tradition.
Nice.
Number
So
7.
we're seeing lights, we're
Bath,
seeing
England.
snow.
England is a nation rich in history and culture.
Yes, it is, for sure.
But while London is among the world's most popular tourist destinations, come holiday season, it's arguably the modest city of Bath, which boasts the strongest pull.
When I was... So, I've told the story before, but when I was in England, I stayed with my aunts and uncles in Barking Station area. Never heard of any Bath. I was mainly taking the train from Barking to London or like to the city areas, and the only time I would venture out, which honestly I regret now, was if I wanted to go to some like hole-in-the-wall thrift store or like some cool market that I found on Google Maps. But like I see now that there's so much more that I, one, didn't get to see, and that I now have the chance to see after I graduate and, you know, get to travel again. So as I do these videos, like I'm looking at the culture and like how Christmas is, but at the same time I'm adding places like freaking the Czech Republic or it wasn't Spain. What was this? Estonia. Never even heard of like Estonia or thought to have it on my travel list, but now it is. And maybe Bath too. Let's see.
You can really feel the history as you navigate the carefully
I love the
decorated homes and
oldness.
charmingly narrow streets. One feels as if they've been transported into the
How don't they? Where's the stoplights? Because at this point, how does traffic must be bad? Like I understand these are like alleyways, which I'm assuming are super safe because people are walking through them, but the main road too filled up with people. In New York, you'd get run over.
pages of Charles Dickens' A Christmas Carol. Lantern processions, wreath-making workshops, this is as cozy as it gets.
A wreath-making workshop?
Course, travelers planning to visit England over the holidays have some tough choices to make. Manchester, Birmingham, Newcastle, Chester, and Leeds all have a reputation for going
cities
all
did I
out
even
come
get to
Christmas
see?
time. London, however, stands out with its iconic landmarks and long history of celebration. From Hyde Park's Winter Wonderland to the Carolers, there's no shortage of cheer.
Hyde Park is that mall, right, with the steps that's kind of like right next to, I don't know if it's a train, but it has like overhead wires or something. I've been to that area. I don't remember the name of the mall, but it was a mall with a bunch of steps leading to it, which I was kind of annoyed by because, hello, American, we don't do that. But yeah.
Number 6, Wrocław, Poland. Wrocław
Again with
might
the
be
buildings.
fourth in size, but it's second to none when it comes to Polish Christmas celebrations.
Nice.
What we love about Wrocław's Christmas...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Seeing it through a screen is one thing, but imagine seeing this beauty in person. First of all, I've never seen a tree like this. Usually trees are green and pine and have like the ornaments on them, but what even is this? This is like art. This isn't a tree, this is art. And then look at the architecture and the colors and the vibrantness. Jesus Christ. My dream, after graduation and I get my first year of nurse residency out of the way, I wanted to take the summers off and travel, for sure. Because you get one life. I've already spent 23, going on 24 years now in the United States primarily. Yeah, I did a little, spent some weeks in Canada, went to Mexico, London, European countries a few times. However, I barely even scratched the surface of seeing what's out there. This channel does help. But at the same time, like, I want to experience it, you know? Like, if you've never been to the United States, don't you want to come and actually visit? You hear it in the movies, you see it in the tabloids, everyone's always talking about it, but to experience it for yourself is so different. Like, obviously, it's beautiful to see these buildings, but I want to see it in person. I want to take a little selfie with the stone and the brick and seeing how different it is to America. I want to try the pastries. I want to see the light shimmer, you know? And I want to know that I can go out and say I don't know, break my ankle. I can just go to the doctor and get it fixed for free. I want to experience a life like that. at least once.
Festivities is that while there are countless traditional elements, the
Tripping
city
over
isn't
that.
afraid of pushing the
No, because literally breaking my ankle is a possibility with those cobblestone roads.
Wrocław's Christmas festivities is that while there are countless traditional elements, the city isn't afraid of pushing the limits in terms of its decorations and the colored lights that illuminate the city.
Yeah.
If you're feeling burnt out and are worried
Rides
that
in
the
the middle
usual
of the
dose
city?
of holiday cheer isn't enough,
It's like a fair.
Wrocław's willingness to embrace neon colors may be just what the doctor ordered. Don't let Wrocław's more youthful
Oh, this is a concert. This is Wrocław, Poland. Aside from the fact that you're a very cold country, I'm not used to the cold, I'm from Texas. But y'all are going all out. So far, they're number one in my book. Poland Christmas.
The usual dose of holiday cheer isn't enough. Wrocław's willingness to
Wrocław.
embrace neon colors may be just what the doctor
That's
ordered.
crazy.
Don't let Wrocław's more youthful decor scare you off, though. They go bold while still keeping
Look how
things
everyone's
joyful
so cold.
and very much in the spirit of the holiday. It's a city that checks all the Christmas boxes,
hot
including
cocoa.
markets, local delicacies, concerts, skating, and more. Plus, given that Wrocław is a smaller city in a country with a lower cost of living, your Christmas shopping budget will go further here than in most destinations
Ooh.
on our list.
Nice.
Number 5, Vienna,
Austria. Another one on my
This city's
list.
reputation precedes it when it comes to holiday celebrations.
So pretty.
If you've ever visited Vienna during the Christmas season,
Never
or even
visited at
just
all.
seen pictures, you know that no expense is spared.
And I'm noticing another thing. A lot of these, like, the markets are there. Like, I'm surprised. You wouldn't find it. The only market kind of thing that you would see for Christmas is those where they're trying to sell the structures. Let me just pull up a picture so you know what I'm talking about. Like, Christmas reindeer front yard. It's when you want to go buy structures. Here. Things like this. I don't know if you can see it. Let me make it a little bigger. This is the only time you would go to a Christmas market, per se, in the United States, is when you want to buy something like this to put in your front yard, like a big thing. They have it with the reindeer, they have it with presents, they have it with Santa, they have it with baby in the manger to be Jesus, all that. So, yeah. A market, though, to see a market. And it's just like general stuff, like you would go to the store to buy a Christmas hat, but y'all sell it in your market, in the streets.
The already
Where's your
beautiful
Walmart?
metropolis is transformed into an elegant city of lights. Explore the markets, marvel at the beauty of Belvedere Palace, and sample Weihnachtspunsch, the traditional Austrian holiday punch.
Punch. She calls it punch, but it looks like a soup. It looks like a bread bowl from Panera. Basically. I want to try it.
Belvedere Palace, and sample
Yum.
Weihnachtspunsch, the traditional Austrian holiday punch. As you explore the Viennese Christkindlmarkt,
Christ.
you'll be
I wanna
hard-pressed
learn
to
another
stick to the
language, too.
budget. From sausages and roasted chestnuts to the wide assortment of
pretty.
quality handmade decorations.
Handmade?
The temptations
These didn't come just from a manufacturing warehouse or something? Handmade? Wow. But that means they're probably hella expensive. Oof. Pockets aren't deep enough yet, babe.
quality handmade decorations, the temptations are numerous and varied. Vienna's grand
pretty, though.
architecture looks absolutely stunning under fresh
the
snow,
detail.
but this is, first and foremost, a
Montclair?
city of music.
Damn.
And in this regard, Vienna most certainly does not disappoint. On any given night of the week,
So many lights.
awe-inspiring performances are being delivered from any number of the city's historic churches.
Nice.
Number
The electric
4,
bill must be high, though.
Rovaniemi, Finland. With a population of just over 60,000, Rovaniemi isn't the biggest or most impressive city on our
Finnish?
list.
Look at the
But when
signs.
talking about European destinations with amazing Christmas traditions, it's impossible not to talk about the festivities in chilly northern Finland. And when the holidays come, sometimes getting away from the crowds is exactly what Jolly Saint
So England would say pub, Finland says ale, we would say bar. It's just cool to see like the little differences like that. And look at the pine trees, just naturally there. You only see pine trees, sporadically throughout the south, but they're mainly in the northeast.
away from the crowds is exactly what Jolly Saint Nick needs. Located in the Lapland region,
So cold.
Rovaniemi and the surrounding area finds much warmth and cheer in its frosty winter weather. Snowmobiling, reindeer rides,
Ooh.
lights,
What the? Is this a Tim Burton snapshot? Wait, reindeer? Are reindeer real? They're real. That's a moose. It's a skinny moose, but that's a moose. Reindeer. That's a moose. Wild reindeer. Who the heck said these moose can fly? Who came up with that? These are just malnourished moose. Reindeer. Whatever fits the agenda, I guess.
Rides, nights illuminated by the northern...
Yeah. Europeans, y'all have it good. The culture, the architecture, the cobblestone floors, the northern lights access? Must be nice. Free healthcare, to not even to mention free education as well.
Finds much warmth
nice.
and cheer in its frosty winter weather. Snowmobiling, reindeer rides, nights illuminated by the northern lights. Christmas in Rovaniemi feels less like city vacation and more of sampling of Santa's favorite pastimes.
Nice.
In fact, because of its northern location, Rovaniemi is often advertised as the home of Santa. The Christmas village here has a real sense of authenticity to it. Number 3, Bruges, Belgium.
Belgium, I've been to Brussels.
Some of you may have expected to see Bruges at the very top of our list. Its fairy tale qualities and long-standing love of Christmas certainly warrant such a spot. The problem is, Bruges and its connections to the holiday season are simply too well known. If you're the sort of traveler who wants to get away from the crowds over Christmas, you might find Bruges to be lacking personal space. Be that...
Okay, so they're hinting that Bruges, Belgium is like the ancestor developer, if you will, of Christmas. So is it worth looking into and like we make a reaction to Bruges' influence on Christmas? Someone let me know. I was asking where did Christmas originate from aside from Jesus Christ, but she's talking about Bruges like it's iconic.
That as it may, not even over-tourism could knock Bruges out of our top 3. Such is the magic of this Belgian city of wonder. One needn't seek out gingerbread houses here. The buildings lining the city's main square look like the life-size inspiration behind the holiday tree.
Wait, you're right! Why do all gingerbread houses literally, now that I think about it, look just like European architecture? Oh, wow. I've always heard the story of like how Christmas and Saint Nick are like a Viking story. And maybe it is. Maybe Christmas is actually owned by the Europeans. But at the same time, I'm a Christian, so I believe it's the birth of Jesus Christ. Which came first? The chicken or the egg? Which came first, the Vikings or Jesus? Basically.
The buildings lining the city's main square look like the life-size inspiration behind the holiday tradition. As if the atmosphere isn't reason enough to visit, the activities ensure that your Christmas in Bruges will be one you never forget. Ice sculpture competitions, skating, Christmas shopping, crowds be damned. Bruges lives up to its reputation. Number 2, Strasbourg, France.
I want to go to France so bad.
In this enchanting city, one finds the oldest Christmas market in all of France, and a contender for the European title. It dates back to 1570. As you sip mulled wine and navigate the market under the city's iconic cathedral, you can't help but embrace the holiday cheer. When it comes,
those buildings kind of look like the Shakespeare Theater, like the Globe, the new one. Like, what kind of styling is this with the wood crisscrossing?
The market under the city's iconic cathedral, you can't help but embrace the holiday cheer. When it comes to window displays, the shops all seem to be trying to outdo one another and efforts of past years.
As they should.
And yet, no matter how elaborate the decorations, they always remain well within the realm of good taste. Of course, those wanting to spend the holidays in France are honestly spoiled for choice. The cities of Colmar, Amiens, Reims, Metz, and Montbéliard are all known throughout Europe for their festive cheer. If you've yet to check Paris off your bucket list, make sure to add it to your holiday travel itinerary.
Yes.
Much like New York City.
Also, can I just say, I'm all for seeing like the less known cities or the less touristy cities, obviously. But there's nothing wrong with saying, hey, I want to go to France to see Paris. It's Paris! What's wrong with saying I want to go to England to visit London? I feel like, calm down. People need to stop gatekeeping or trying to shame people for wanting to go to the touristy spots. They're touristy spots for a reason. Come on.
Paris is utterly transformed.
Obviously, I want to go to Lille in France, but at the same time, do you think I'm not going to pass through Paris? Be for real.
Formed by the Christmas spirit. Number 1, Cologne, Germany. Beautiful,
Cologne.
historic,
Germany,
and
number
oh
one?
so ready to embrace the Christmas spirit, Cologne is the place to be around Christmas time.
Nice.
You really haven't experienced holiday shopping at its best until you visited the Christmas market that lies beneath the Cologne Cathedral. Here, as you wander amidst the 150
Gothic
wooden stalls sipping on
excellence.
mulled wine, you won't just rediscover your Christmas spirit, you'll be overwhelmed by it.
First of all, though, toilette, obviously I can translate that, but what about, it's not, I guess it's not a tourist-centered area. Because, like, it's all in German. All the signs are in German. There's not even translation anywhere.
The entire city is transformed by holiday cheer, and as you browse the glass ornaments and wooden toys, one can't help but become lost in the timelessness of it all.
They're all
There are a
family-friendly
number of
areas,
Christmas
too.
markets to explore throughout the city, and the calendar is so full of festive events that even Kris Kringle would swoon. You can even take a holiday-themed boat cruise on the Rhine. There's really no city that does Christmas quite like Cologne.
Nice.
Do you agree with our pick?
Oh, European Christmas honestly just seems magical and, like, festive. Literally from a fairy tale, if you will. The lights, the architecture, the cobblestones, just the feeling that I got from these pictures and images is, like, so homey, kind of. And, like, the snow just adds to it, too. Which makes me question again, did Christmas originate in Europe? Let me know who came up with Christmas first, because at this point, y'all own it. Yeah, not even a question. Anyway, subscribe if you're here, like the video. Let me know what other content you want me to do by commenting down below or DMing it to me over on Instagram. And yeah, we got to check out Brussels' influence with Christmas, because what was the tea there? Anyway.